What's up, y'all? It's your boy VoroAMI, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a part 2, yapping about fictional characters who deserve all the glaze they get, with the first participant being one of the greatest characters from DC Comics, aka the GOAT himself, Wally West. Wally West is one of those characters that gets glazed by many people for many good reasons. Bro is one of DC's coldest characters, was the OG Kid Flash that was created back in 1959, the third Flash, the main Flash from 1986 to 2011, the fastest version of the Flash ever, the current main Flash, the Flash in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and one of TikTok's fictional celeb characters. Like, that man is always going viral on TikTok. It's insane, man. Like, if you see this man in a versus poll with this pose from Flash Forward, just know your favorite character is getting cooked. Unless he's Teen Titans Go Robin. And Wally's moment against Lex Luthor, who can forget that generational moment? Like, Wally West, bruh, he deserves all the glaze. Gogeta is one of Dragon Ball's best designed characters, and man, bruh, he's the definition of absolute talent. When this man first pulled up in Fusion Reborn, I was like, oh nah, this nigga's cold. The pose, and the fact he cooked Janemba in a matter of seconds without even trying. Like, this nigga made sparkles and moonwalking so cold in Dragon Ball Z. Bro did Michael Jackson proud with that moonwalk. And then Super Gogeta, who's a juggernaut in his own right. Bro pulled up, flexed on Broly with S-tier animation, and had Frieza tweaking like crazy. Like, Gogeta had Frieza tweaking so badly, my guy decided he was going to train like crazy to ensure he'll be ready for that glorious fusion in the future. And GT Gogeta needs no introduction. One of the best jokesters out there, and a certified mascot of catching EDPs online. I love it, man. Like, it's always funny seeing that Gogeta meme online, bruh, when you know it's being used the right way, man. And Gogeta is one of my mains in Sparking Zero. Like, the man is too cold, bro. Fine shit Vixen is one of DC's most underrated female characters, and I'm being so for real, man. The way Marvel pushes Storm is the exact way DC should be pushing Vixen. Like, it's crazy, man. Vixen has all the tools of being a very popular character in pop culture. She's been around since the early 80s. I'm talking about 1981. She's been a part of many incarnations of the Justice League and other teams like the Birds of Prey. Vixen is fine as hell and had niggas like me going crazy back in Justice League Unlimited. Like, do y'all see Vixen here, bruh? And here? That fool John Stewart or Clown bro going for Shira over Vixen. Like, brother, come on.
Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp, you're the biggest and strongest of everybody on the list, so I'm gonna have to sentence you for 10,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man and saying that no black woman can make you happy. 10,000 lashes for Snow Bunny Shannon Sharp.
Her connection with the Red is interesting as well, and I believe if DC fully commits to the idea of Vixen and more media and more comics and more cartoons and more of everything, she can be as big as some other black female characters out there like Yoruichi and Storm. Like, you see how Yoruichi and Storm have a chokehold on niggas like me? Like, Vixen can be that way too, bruh. It's so crazy, bruh. Like, they gotta do more with Vixen for real, man. Zoro, the right-hand man of Luffy, needs no introduction. This man is the personification of ore farming. Anytime this man is on screen, he's always cooking. Working out, bro cooks. Hanging out with Chopper, bro cooks. Clowning Sanji, bro cooks. Being a little demon to go up against in fights, bro cooks in that category too. Zoro be cooking so much in this series that anytime bro gets ready to deliver any of his signature moves, Toei Animation be like, time to put on our glazing suits and really animate this man going crazy. Examples include the time he had Killer bleeding out like a 2000s wrestler, and the time he packed up that fraud Lucci and Egghead. Zoro's goal is to become the world's greatest swordsman, and you know bro is gonna achieve that goal. My guy's already a 90 plus overall talent. It's bound to happen. Like, Zoro, man, he's too cold, bro. Design too, man. The one eye, everything, man. He deserves all the glaze he gets from fans, bro. Lili from Tekken is one of the coolest female game characters of all time. Just look at her, bro. She's got it all. The design, comical and entertaining beef with Asuka Kazama, and fun playstyle. Like, she's one of my go-to characters in Tekken besides Kazuya, Jin, Heihachi, and King, the GOAT. The fact she's a spoiled rich girl who can whoop your ass in a fight too is another reason to glaze her for real. Like, I don't know, just characters like that, like, they're rich, but they also know how to pack you up, man. Like, it's just something that you don't really see it that often. Like, usually when you see a rich person, they usually get their ass beat, but Lili is this character that's rich, like, she's spoiled, right? But she can still, like, whoop your ass. Of course, she's not like an actual martial artist like fucking Jin and all these people, but she can hold her own. Like, It's all good with her, bruh. Now here's one character that deserves all the glaze he gets, and that's my boy Static. Static is a very underrated character, bruh. This man was one of the OG Spider-Man archetype characters out there. The poster child of Milestone Comics. Static rose to prominence thanks to his hit series Static Shock and became a huge figure in pop culture. And this dude had niggas like me singing his intro song every time that shit pulled up on Cartoon Network or W Kids. Man has a fire power set and amazing designs over the years, with his 2000s look still being like my absolute favorites, and of course his classic one because that was the very first one he ever had in the comics, bro. Static in the 2000s was the elite example of a maxed out talent.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Which hurts so much, knowing how this man could have been on Miles Morales' level of popularity these days if there was never any rights issues with him and the other Milestone characters. My dude would have had a trilogy by now with multiple appearances in other shows too. Static, bruh, you are a prime example of this like wasted potential, bruh, for real. Like I understand, you know, they had issues with his character with Dwayne McDuffie, the GOAT, you know, passing away in 2011. The way people glaze Miles Morales these days, Static would be the one that be like getting glazed like crazy if the stuff with the Milestone stuff never happened, bro. He'd be like, I mean, even all this, bro, he's still one of the most popular black comic book characters of all time just because of the show. The show will always resonate with folks that grew up in the 90s to 2000s, bro. Always resonate with us, man. Yoruichi, the queen herself, is one of the baddest chicks in the game, the true definition of a muscle mommy. Yoruichi's got it all. Fighting skills, check. Charisma, check. Alter ego, check. Flasher, check. Fine shit, check. Like, she's the go for the female characters in the series, man. I'll never forget when she first revealed herself in the show. Had niggas like me barking like those old school characters from the 40s. And she had sensational fights in the series too against the likes of Soifon, Yami, Aizen, and Quincy Michael Jackson. Though the L she gave Yami will always be the funniest one. Like, that dude talked all that shit to get packed up. 4-piece combo. Yoruichi for sure is one of the best characters in Bleach, and I can't wait when we get that scene of hers animated in the next Bleach season. If you know, you know. Saitama, my dog, is a character that already gets glazed a lot by fans out there, but I don't care. Bro is him. Saitama is the pinnacle of human success. Bro did push-ups, sit-ups, and countless workouts to become the indestructible force he is in the show. He's one of those characters that gives bald niggas aura like Lex Luthor and The Rock. He's humbled a bunch of frauds in the show with relative ease and exposed them for who they truly are. As a team of S-tier talents who mess with him thanks to his charisma and power, and to do his acquaintances with both of the flying sisters, Wiki and Terror Tornado. You can't tell me Saitama ain't him, man. And bro's one of my mains in Fortnite. So you already know bro deserves all the hype he gets for real. And the man is one of Goku's biggest fictional ops. Sukuna is one of the most diabolical haters of this generation, and a true definition of a demon vessel. My guy cares for himself only. Like we've seen past vessels in previous shows like Kurama, the Ninetales willingly help the main character, but this nigga Sukuna stayed refusing to help Yuji in the show, and only did so when he was getting something out of it, like being in control of Yuji for a certain period of time, and it was usually something very evil. My guy is one of the most charismatic heel characters of this generation. He's an absolute monster to go up against in a fight, and is a meme merchant. Just look at all these memes that came from the man, bruh. Like, the man is a pure demon, was packing up people to the afterlife all while eating popcorn. A true menacing troll who deserves all the glaze he gets. Absolute Batman is the latest version of Batman we've gotten in the comics recently, and this man is truly deserving of the glaze I'm about to yap for him because, bruh, he's an all-star unit. Nigga's over 6'6", weighs over 300 pounds, and is an absolute unit. Like, this nigga's built like Prime Batista in the comics universe. Dude has one of the rawest Batman designs of all time, and is a pose merchant. We've seen some of the greatest pose merchants in history, y'all. The JoJos, Prince, Michael Jackson, Yusuke, but Absolute Batman is definitely rising up quickly on the ranks. Y'all see this pose with Absolute Croc? Cinema, man, I'm telling y'all. Bro is tangled up with the baddest Catwoman of all time, and I stand by this, bruh. They finally made her dark skin. Like, come on, bruh. That's a whole W right there. Bro survived the beating of the deadliest Bane known to mankind, aka Absolute Bane, who will soon be facing off against this freak. Cold new iteration of Batman, bruh. Daredevil, one of my favorite Marvel characters, is certified him, man. This man has done it all. Fire shows, check. Outstanding comic series and storylines since the 60s, check. Baddies roster, check. Elite costume designs, check. Fire adaptations, check. Like, Daredevil was one of those characters who's been consistent in anything he's been put in, and that's why he's such a great character in my opinion. His show went crazy in the 2010s, and you can say what you want about the Ben Affleck version of his character, but that was one of my first introductions to his character, along with his special guest appearance in the 90s Spider-Man show. Daredevil was the living embodiment of a prestige talent, and it's good this man is finally in Marvel Rivals because bro deserves it, man. When folks talk about the coldest Autobots out there, you will usually hear the names of Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Ironhide, Jazz, and this man I'm about to yap about, aka Sideswipe. This man is one of the coolest Autobots ever, man, ever since G1 to now. When this man pulled up in Revenge of the Fallen with that Stingray Corvette concept alt mode, I was like, damn y'all really made sure to have Sideswipe looking stylish in the movies too, huh? And the way bro cooked sideways will always be legendary. Like, yeah, bro, you are good. And he was absolutely fire in the third movie, Dark of the Moon 2, which is why it sucks like crazy that this dude never showed up again in the movies. At least he had more appearances in other adaptations of the Transformers 2. This man was too cold, bruh. Will always be one of my favorite Transformers out there. Next we have is one of the queens of DC Comics, aka Fine Shit Supergirl, a 96 overall prestige talent. Supergirl is one of DC's most iconic characters. There's nothing Kara Zor-El doesn't have. She's fine as hell, can whoop your ass in a fight. Just ask Darkseid from Superman Batman Apocalypse. Kara has had tremendous storylines over the years, has been a part of many iconic teams, has worked with some of the greatest heroes DC has to offer, had one of the most iconic deaths for any comic book character. Like, her death was so big that DC couldn't leave her in the past. Those folks made like 5 new versions of her in the 90s and 2000s. I should just tell you how generational Kara is as a character. On top of having many popular adaptations, she's about to have her own solo movie in 2026. You know that shit is going to bang with Millie Alcock. Kevin Levin is one of the GOATs, and I mean one of the GOATs in any piece of media. Bro has had one of the greatest character developments of anybody I've ever seen. Bro went from being a Hall of Fame menace in the OG series, terrorizing Ben and his crew, into becoming homies with the man and going crazy with Gwen Tennyson. And Kevin deserves to be glazed with how many memes folks use of this man from Alien Force and Ultimate Alien. Like, you know you're a generational talent when folks are still using clips of you from 12 years ago to illustrate the situation they're in. Kevin has had many sensational moments in the show too, packing up fraud talent such as Charmcaster and Agrigor, and who can forget his clip with Gwen.
Look, Gwen, you have to treat a car like you treat a woman.
Go on.
No. I sense I've made a mistake of some kind.
Kevin is the GOAT character in Ben 10 and deserves all the glaze he gets. Jotaro Kujo, one of the greatest anime characters the world has ever seen, is the pinnacle of a maxed out talent. Talent-wise, Jotaro is 90s Mike Tyson, 2007 John Cena, 2000s Lil Wayne. Like, anytime Jotaro was on screen, I was hooked, bruh. Man had the go to design, Star Platinum is that dude. Jotaro had a unique charisma, and bro was lethal in throwdowns. Like, this dude was always giving some stand user a fade in the show. Bro even gave fades for the damn orangutan, a perverted one at that. This man is the one when it comes to poses. You see this pose of him right here? Bro is pointing directly to your soul on some scorpion shit. Jotaro has the most appearances of any JoJo in the franchise and was cooking in the entire series, and the man had wild development from part 3 all the way to part 6, and the man produced another goated JoJo in the form of Fine Shit Jolene Kujo. Jotaro is that guy, bro. Tatsumaki from One Punch Man is one of the franchise's most popular characters, and for good reasons. Her design goes crazy. She's lethal in throwdowns, she's bad, and she's mad powerful. Of course, she's got an insane attitude that puts her at odds with some of the other characters in the show, but she makes it all up with how powerful she is and special scenes that we be getting with her. Like, I don't know about y'all, but those animators cooked with her in the season 3 opening. Had a dude like me acting like this when I first watched the opening. She's one of those characters who can back up her trash talk, which is another reason why I like her character a lot. And her backstory with Fubuki is crazy sad, man. Overall, one of the best characters in One Punch Man, and someone I hope to see grow in the series, bro. Now, I did say that this is fictional characters we're going to be glazing part 2, but I gotta add like at least 3 real folks, bro, because these guys were ore farming during their primes. Let's talk about Randy Orton first, bro. You already know, bro, Randy Orton's one of the all-time GOATs in WWE, bro, in all of wrestling, man. 14-time world champion, being cold as a villain and as a good guy, but when this man was a heel, bro, oh my god, this man was on some rigorous, crazy shit, bro. First off, as the legend killer, man was attacking all kinds of legends. Jake Roberts, Kamala, the list goes on and on, bro. He was packing up all kinds of legends. I was like, bruh, Randy, chill, bruh. These guys are so like close to entering these retirement homes, and here you are giving them RKOs and shit, bruh. Him feuding with Undertaker, that shit went crazy. And then 2008, 2009, when this man went bald, you know what I'm saying? When he went bald and he got those sleeve tattoos, this man was on a whole different timing. And even before he went bald, bruh, when he got those sleeve tattoos, he became a menace, bro. Bro was terrorizing the McMahon family, bruh. He was packing up Vince McMahon, Stephanie. I'll never forget when he locked Triple H's wrist and not only RKO'd Stephanie in front of him, but kissed her too, bro. Like, oh god, dude. Randy Orton in 2009 was a different breed. And then finally, when he shaved his head, when bro shaved his head, he became a literal like viper demon, dog. Like what he did to John Cena that entire year was crazy, dog. Randy Orton is one of those guys that needs to be glazed because of how just how impactful he was, not just as a baby face, but as a heel too. Like 2009 Randy Orton, dog. That nigga was a different breed, man. He was going crazy, man. 14-time world champion for a reason. Then there's The Rock that we're gonna be yapping about next, bro. This man, 2000 Rock was that man was going crazy that year, bro. Like The Rock is already known as being one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, bro. But this man became so big in wrestling that he ended up becoming an actor. You know what I'm saying? And not even just before he became an actor, man. This nigga was already considered a legend by age 29. 7 world championships, Royal Rumble winner. He did it all, bro. He's packed up Undertaker. He's packed up Stone Cold. He's packed up Triple H numerous times. Kurt Angle, Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? Like the man was going crazy, bro. You know it's bad when even now, you know what I'm saying, fans still ask for this man to come back, bro. Like this man is in his 50s and folks still talking about he needs to come back and feud with Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, or John Cena. Like, he's him. And then we can't have a video talking about GLAZE, and Aura without Michael Jackson. This man, he created Aura and glazing, bro. Like we always see the clips of him, bro. Anytime that man pulled up on stage, he had folks literally passing out. Just for him staying, like, what's so crazy though, like, is the fact that people really compare these modern artists to Michael Jackson, bro. People be comparing Taylor Swift. I see Taylor Swift the most, bro. I'd be like, oh, y'all capping so hard because this is Michael Jackson we're talking about. This him standing had folks going crazy, going to the hospital, man, because they passed out. He is the father of glazing and ore farming, man. Like, he did it before anybody else, man. The songs, the poses, the memes, he was the GOAT in that, bro. We have one of the greatest Marvel characters ever conceived, Venom, who is the whole package of what you want when it comes to creating a new character. Bro started off as an extra alt suit for Peter Parker in the 80s during the classic Secret War storyline. Then became an alien being known as a symbiote, merged with Peter's old acquaintance, turned enemy, and became the twisted individual known as Venom. And bruh, the design of this man is too iconic and amazing. They really emphasized on the bite aspects of spiders that make them so deadly because they gave Venom some big ass teeth. Bro is muscular. Like, Venom be cranking and banging in the gym, and he be flexing his gains on anyone who wants to see them. Venom is a pop culture legend and has been in countless products. Bro has his own trilogy, is a meme in Marvel Rivals, the good and the bad, and is so big that he's nowadays considered his own character. Like, Venom became so big that he's even stealing Carnage from Spider-Man. Like, it's actually crazy, bro. People consider Carnage Venom's villain now as opposed to Spider-Man's villain. Like, it's kind of wild, man. Along with there being other identities tied to the Venom symbiote, such as Matt Gargan and Flash Thompson, Venom is one of the best comic book characters ever made and is deserving of the glaze. One of the video game GO protagonists, Master Chief is him personified. Bro is the pinnacle of human creation in the Halo franchise, in an era where they desperately need a Hall of Fame talent to take out the Covenant and Flood, and boy did they cook with John 117. For those who've played all the Halo games, Halo 3 is still the best one, by the way. Y'all already know Master Chief be on this shit each game. He don't play around. Bro be cooking everyone. Brutes, elites, grunts, floods, etc. Master Chief has teamed up with other go-to characters in the franchise like Cortana, the Arbiter, who's the go-to, Sergeant Johnson, and the Blue Team with his childhood friends Linda, Kelly, and Frederick. I need us to get another great Halo game, man. Master Chief is too popular for him to not have a modern game that breaks records, bruh. Halo 3 and Halo Reach, bruh, they cook with those. Last but not least, we got Fine Shit Rogue from Marvel Comics, an all-time baddie. Rogue is one of the best from the X-Men, and my favorite Marvel female character besides Storm and She-Hulk. Rogue's got it all, man. Can whoop you in a fight, has been a part of the X-Men and the Avengers, and has led the X-Men before. She once put that fraud Carol Danvers in a coma and high-key cooked with her powers for a while, had niggas going crazy in the 90s with her savage self, and the animated series, has been in countless pieces of media, and is regarded as being one of the queens of the X-Men alongside Jean Grey and Storm. She has one of the most tragic power sets of any character out there, and has had compelling story arcs going from heel into a babyface later in her career, and her and Gambit just goes too well, man. One of my favorite comic couples for real. But yeah, you guys know your thoughts on all these guys that we talked about in this second part, bruh. They all deserve the glaze, man. They all do. Uncle Jackson, he started it all, bruh. And guys like Jotaro, Wally West, bruh, they show you why they deserve all the glaze, what they've done in their respective universes, man. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, consider the like button and subscribe to the channel. We got all kinds of videos from the older playlist, so make sure to check them out if y'all want to see older videos from me. And yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. VoroAMI out.